I took my first dog in here in August 2008, and she lived with me until November last year, when she died from a parasite which she'd caught before I met her. It was too late for her. I've taken in what I can. I've taken in 3 dogs here, but they've eaten my whole house. I've got another 6 dogs which I feed outside on the street, and I'd love to bring them in. I'd love to, but I can't do it. I have no furniture left, and my terrace garden is finished.
Oui, le problème des chiens et des chats au Maroc, en général, et à Agadir de façon spéciale.
The first problem is the number of these animals. There is a lot of animals, free animals, like cats, donkeys, and dogs. He said also that the government, Moroccan government, they fight against this problem, and there is also many association or charity association to fight against with the government against this problem.
Hi, I'm Pete. It's June 2014, and here we are at the site of our intended sanctuary. We're between Embankment in the mountains, which is a very popular tourist spot and a waterfall, and Agadir on the main road which leads between them, which is being widened to cope with the increasing number of tourists. We've got 3,500 square meters here. Application is going in next week, and we should have the land in about 3 weeks' time.
He said that now there is more association here in Morocco, and some of them they are created in Europe, like Belgium and England and France, and they are trying to help Moroccan people to fight against this problem.
As you can see, quite a happy puppy. I brought her back about a year ago. She was 6 months old. I found her when she was a couple of weeks old on the beach in Tagazout, or near Tagazout. It took me about 6 months of travelling back and forth just to get all the vaccinations done and everything, and all the documents sorted out. Obviously couldn't have done that by myself. I had people helping me out in Morocco, which was absolutely fantastic. A surf camp lady who looked after her for a while, and then it just got too busy, so we then found, through other animal lovers, found a woman called Michèle, who has a pet shop out there and a huge sort of sanctuary for animals, and looked after her for another 2 months for me. Also helped hugely with all the vaccinations and with everything surrounding vet visits, and just generally keeping her healthy and well fed.
Hi, I'm Michèle. I'm living in Morocco. In 2007 I found some dogs on the road. It was my first dog. They were very ill, and it was not possible for me to leave them because they were supposed to die. And now, 7 years later, I have more than 100 dogs and 200 cats, and I have a charity. The name of the charity is Le Patte. In 7 years, I have seen that there is a big problem with the animals because there are too many, and they're doing babies and babies and babies, and to control the numbers of the animals, they kill them. It's a painful, the dead very badly, and it's not a solution to reduce the number of the animals.
Chaque mois, il y a un rapport spécial.
This is not a solution to kill dogs like that, because for a long time ago the government is doing the same, just killing dogs, and we still have this problem. The problem it's the same, or it's, you know, the number for wild dogs, it's coming more and more and more.
You know, we have everywhere we have some small here and here, and let me show you. No, The problem is too many babies. The long-term solution is sterilization and teaching people in the school about animals.
He said that they cannot do that, so, and the government, he's trying to do that. He's trying to do that, the vaccination in different cities in Morocco. But in Marrakesh and Casablanca and Fes, they don't have this problem because there is a association and they have refuge for these animals.
So, when I was a boy, it's difficult to have animals in house. But now the mentality is changed. If you come to see, most people have some dogs, but those dogs are pedigrees. So, we think at this future, the mentality of people will change to the best to adopt not to pedigrees dogs, but also the other dogs, and that's we are working for.
The Moroccan government is trying to help every association. For that, they don't put a lot of money just for association for animals because they have a lot of other association for the sick people and old people and also children from the streets, and so this is for that.
The problem is too many babies. The long-term solution is sterilization and teaching people in the school about animals. I love animals. I always had animals, a child already, but because it's not possible for me to see animals ill or dying. I save them, and now it's too much because I have a lot of animals and I don't have any more a normal life. I can't go away, I can't go to dinner, I can't go to holidays. I'm always here. I have to 24 hours per day. I have to look after the animals, and I love them, but it's too much and I need some help now.
Judy calls, raise the alarm, send us all out to face it. So bound up in the pressure of the promises made.